What's up, guys? We got a Honda Accord over here, 2013 to 2017, same thing. Today we're gonna perform intake, valve, and combustion chamber cleaner here. So this is this customer been all risks on the customer because I like to do things once or twice after I leave it alone. So it comes in a little package like this. Good stuff. I'm not saying that it's not bad. It's not good stuff. So it is gonna show you how to perform this right here. But there's a few different ways, okay? It does come with a kit, okay? It comes with this kit where you plug this little, the yellow looking, you know what, let's remove this out of the package here. So there's a few different ways to do this, okay? You can take this little guy right here. You're gonna have to use one of the fittings there to adapt this with. So this you can unplug somewhere where you could attach this into any valve. You could go down to the throttle body, before the throttle body, and get that in there, plug it up, make sure the vacuum doesn't escape. You can do it down here, anywhere that you can get this into. But we're gonna do it a little bit different. So that's gonna be before the throttle. I like to go beyond that because we do throttle body service. Okay, so we're gonna be using one of these fittings to do that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go remove the vacuum line for the brake booster. So remember, your brakes are not gonna be there for you when you're doing this, so you do not put the car into drive. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a couple of tools. Okay, now we're gonna take our needle nose plier here. We're gonna remove the clamp on the line there. Okay, this intake is brittle, so you don't want to break nothing. Okay, this is the vacuum line that goes to the brake booster, so you're not gonna have power brakes. So at this time you cannot put the car to drive. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna take one of these. We're gonna take one of these, and I think this one should fit on it. This guy should fit on it. Let's see if this fits on it good. Yep, this fits on it perfect. Maybe a little bit of lubrication, but no need to. That's on. Next, we're gonna connect the rest of the stuff. So I took this blue adapter here, fits on it well. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna leave this here. I am gonna connect this on top of that really good, just like this. There you go, perfect. That fits on it really well. So this is how we have it, and this guy is gonna sit over here. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna start the engine up, and then we'll come and engage this. If you want to stop any moment, all you gotta do is push back on this, so it will engage like that, and then it will disengage from here because it's gonna lock up. Okay, I'm gonna take this key, I'm gonna start the engine. So you might start to see some smoke out of the exhaust, but here goes nothing. The idle might go a little bit crazy, that's fine. Well, let's lock this up. There you go, perfect. So just let the whole can finish out, or at least a half away, and it's kind of sucking right through it. We're gonna put the light in there. There you go. The whole thing is just going right through, it's shooting right through. We're probably gonna start to see some type of smoke through the exhaust. Okay, not yet, but it does it all by itself, okay? You guys can see with the light, it's traveling right through it. Going right through the whole thing. Okay, so that's what's going on there. And we're gonna give it a good 10-15 minutes. If you want to stop by any chance, just click on this, it will stop. Press back on it. Okay, so it's supposed to clean the whole intake, the valves, just like that. Okay, it's supposed to clean everything out. So after this, do your oil change, So we're gonna give it a good 20 minutes. Nothing yet so far. So I started to see some type of action back here. Okay, so the can is done. It's finished. There's nothing left in here. Better be more, but it's done. The can is empty. It didn't even last 5 minutes, but we're done here. So I'm gonna let the car run for a little bit longer. There's probably gonna be a massive smoke out the exhaust, probably later on, but that's done. We'll shut off the car, and then I'll let the car run. I want to connect the vacuum lines back up, and then I want to kind of like rev it a little bit on the spot so everything can clean out. But we're gonna remove this little guy right here. We're gonna remove this little guy, put this to the side. We are gonna connect the brake booster line. Do not forget to connect the brake booster line. This goes up in here. Do not forget to put that clamp in. Very important stuff, or your brakes will fail. This got to go down right there. So that's that. Okay, so we're done there. And if you want to use this is, like I said, it's going to be before the throttle body. You can even connect it back here. Do not connect it. I would keep it away from the MAF sensor there. Try to keep it any further than that. But there you have it. So I'm going to let the car just run for a little bit. So I'm going to just get in the car for a little bit, and I'm going to rev the engine for a good 5 minutes. And then I'm going to leave it there, okay? The car shut off. So it is kind of acting kind of weird. That. So it's shooting out a lot of smoke out the exhaust, which is how it's supposed to be. So we had a hard start. It might do that, but you're gonna get massive smoke, okay? So maybe you wanna drive around the car and then come back, and you're gonna have a lot of smoke everywhere. Massive smoke.